What's going on, everybody on YouTube? So, let me give you some update on me and my baby, Stone Reed. So I showed her some pictures of my daughter because, of course, Selena is not gonna let that girl touch my daughter. She doesn't even know about Stone Reed. So I showed her pictures of my daughter. She's like, "Oh, she is so cute. Oh my God, she looks exactly like you." I'm like, "Yeah, that's my little girl." She's like, "The only thing is that your hair is like brown and her hair is black. Why is your hair brown?" I mean, I like it, but I'm just saying it's a different look. It's not a bad look. I'm just saying, like, why brown though? I'm like, well, you know what? My hair is this color for a reason, and everybody will find out why my hair is this color, when the time is right. People can make all the jokes they want. I don't really care. She's like, "I'm not making jokes. I like your hair this color." I'm like, "Okay, well, it is what it is." She's like, "You mad at me now?" I'm like, "I'm not mad at you." She's like, "I should have shut the hell up and didn't say anything about your hair." I'm like, "It's fine. I'm not even tripping." So she's like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Storm, I'm cool. You think I'm gonna be mad about something like that? That's stupid as shit." So she's like, "David, you're cute. You're cute as shit. You're my baby." I'm like, "I love you, Storm. Did you know we got to film some more of the music videos?" She's like, "Yeah, but David, I'm trying to, like, I told my mother that I got to stay in the city to finish the music video, and she said okay." And she keep asking me how long is it going to take for me to film this music video. And I told her that it's like a movie, so it's going to be a couple weeks, like 2 weeks or something like that. And so she was like, "It's going to take that long to film that music video." And I was like, "Yeah, because it's like a movie." So my mom, she is like really asking me a lot of questions about the music video. Like, she want to know everything, like four details about every fucking thing that's in this music video. And I'm like, "Mom, I don't know. Like, I will tell you everything when we start moving more along in the music video." And I think she want me to say that I'm dating you, or you're the person that I'm dating, because she keeps asking me like sneaky questions, like, "So who's this boy that you can't stop, you can't wait to go shoot this music video for? Like, you trying to look too pretty or too cute? Who are you doing all this for?" So she was like, so I was like, "Mom, I mean, I gotta look cute to go on set. I mean, I'm gonna be in the music video." So she like, "I mean, well, they don't got clothes waiting for you. They don't have makeup waiting for you. I mean, they're supposed to be professionals. I mean, they don't have wardrobe for you." So I was like, "Yes, they do, but I still want to look good. I mean, I don't want to look raggedy. I mean, damn, I gotta look like I got some pride in myself, Mom." So, so I just stopped talking to my mother, and then I walked in the bathroom, and I, called you up, and then we met up, and here we are. So my friends try to apologize about what the fuck they said out there when we was like eating. I think we were eating dinner, baby. I don't know what time was it. I'm like, "I don't know, baby. I think it was around like dinner time." She's like, "Yeah, they're gonna call me and try to talk about they sorry for what they said." And I was like, it's you know what, I ain't even tripping about what you said, because whatever you say is not gonna get to me. I'm still gonna be with my man. So I don't really care what the fuck you say. So it is what it is. So I was trying to lead the goal, cause I had like already like filmed like a lot of scenes and stuff. So that's what Demi was talking about when she called me the last time, when I called them back in to start filming in the afternoon. So I already filmed a lot of scenes. So I really didn't have to come in again and start filming again, cause everything is like, damn near done. We just got like a few more scenes, and then the movie will be finished. So all I remember is like I'm trying to get there, and Storm Reed would not let me go. She was like, "Where you going?" So I'm like, I gotta go see Demi at the movie set. We got film." She's like, "Oh, really?" I'm like, "Yeah, really." She's like, "Oh, well, I thought we was filming our movie." I'm like, "Yeah, we are when I come back." She's like, "Oh, so that's more important to me?" I'm like, "Storm, what are you getting at?" She's like, I'm not getting at anything." I'm like, "Okay, well, I gotta go." She's like, "Really? You gotta go? I mean, I'm sitting on your lap now, so how can you go?" I'm like, "All right, Storm, you gotta let me go. I gotta get up. She's like, how you gonna get up? I'm sitting on your lap. And I just lock my legs around your waist. So how you gonna go? Where you going? Where you going, David? I'm like, Storm, girl, stop that shit. She like, stop what shit? You ain't even stick your dick in me yet, and you know you want to. I feel your dick getting on the heart. I'm like, oh, you feel it? She's like, go ahead and do it. You know you want to. I'm like, but if I do it, I'm not gonna want to start fucking you. She's like, that's what I want you to do. I want you to make love to your girl, not your girl, but your fiance, the one that you got a ring for, and I got you a ring. David, you know what I'm saying without really saying it. I'm like, what? She's like, I'm saying I don't want you to go see that fucking bitch. What is her name? Demi Lovato. I don't want you to go see her. That's what I'm saying without really saying it. So my actions should speak for itself. So I'm like, okay, I mean I'm definitely seeing what you're doing. So she's like, okay now. You're not going anywhere, David. So what you gonna do? So I'm like, I'm gonna fuck my way out of this. She's like, oh, you gonna fuck your way out of this? So I'm like, yeah. She's like, I don't think so. Yeah, you gonna get some pussy, but you ain't going nowhere. I'm like, oh, is that right? She's like, mm-hmm. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm kissing on her and stuff like that, and I'm doing my thing with her. I'm like beating her pussy up. I mean, really, really, really beating her pussy up. Like, I mean, really bad. So, I'm turning her pussy up, like seriously getting up in her guts. So I remember is after I was done, I just remember Demi Lovato was calling me, and I knew why she was calling me. I knew exactly why she was calling me. I just didn't want to, I didn't want to get into no argument with her. I didn't want to do anything. The only thing I wanted to do was just be at peace, because I don't like arguing with people. So I'm telling Storm that, Demi calling me, but Storm already see the girl calling my phone. So Storm like, I'm not going to argue with the girl. I ain't even going to do that because that's what she want. I'm just going to text her. I'm just going to do that like I did Sky. So she sent, Demi Lovato a text. She like, look here, you keep talking about the age difference between me and David, but it doesn't even matter because at the end of the day, I am still his girlfriend and he's still my boyfriend. And you keep on trying to intervene with that. It's pissing me off. Now, I said, I don't like him around you because I know you want him. So I'm asking you nicely, can you stop calling my man before things get a little bit out of hand? And I don't think you want that on your. She was like, and I don't think you want that on your hands. So can you please back away from something that you are definitely not going to be ready for once it start heating up? So Demi Lovato, she texts back. So she sends a text back and Storm like, look at what Demi sent me. She like, girl, you are a little ass girl. Don't you ever in your life think you putting me in my place? You ain't putting me in my place. You are 15 years old. Get your shit together, girl. You think that you fucking can tell me what I need to do, girl? You can't do shit for him. You still gotta answer to your fucking mother. You can't do nothing for him. You still a little bitch. I'm the woman that he needs. You need to grow up and be a woman first before you can get a fucking man. And you need to understand he was mine's first. And he's not even yours. He's just fucking you. Once he's done using your young ass, he'll be back to a real bitch that can do him right through all of the fucking nights. Not some young ass fucking girl that gotta sneak around her mother to get some dick. So don't you ever think that you put me in my place, bitch. I ain't gonna stop trying to contact David because he belongs to me. I'm having his babies. So I ain't going nowhere. Like it or not, bitch, he's stuck with my ass. Goodbye. So I'm like, oh, I can only imagine that's exactly how she sounded as she was texting that shit. So Storm was just sitting there real quiet. And I'm like, well, she is right though. She like, what? I'm like, baby, she's right. Whether you like it or not, the girl is right. So she like, what do you mean? Like, oh, so you gonna go back to her? So hold on, wait a minute, wait. So you're saying to me that all I am is just a nut to you? So I'm like, no, that's not what I'm saying, Storm. I'm talking about the baby part. She's like, oh, I thought you was talking about the whole shit. So I'm like, no, I wasn't talking about that. She's like, that's what I thought you were saying. Because I was about to say, if that's all the fuck I am to you is just a piece of damn nut, then we can stop this shit right here. Because I'm not just some fucking damn sex toy where you can just bust a damn nut and that's it, David. So, okay, so you was talking about what she was saying about her babies, right? I'm like, right. She's like, okay, all right. I see she's right on that. Yeah, she is. I thought you was talking about the whole fucking text. I'm like, no, no, no. She's like, okay, well, you got to be clear, honey, because I was about to really get fucking angry at this bitch, and I was gonna be yelling, like really fucking yelling. I was gonna call her up, screaming and everything. I'm like, look, baby, don't even worry about it, okay? Just let it go. She's like, all right, okay. I'm not even gonna text her back. I'm like, baby, who am I with? She's like, you're with me. I'm like, so who's my girl? It's like, I'm your girl. I'm like, so don't you know that motherfuckers are going to try to stop us? Don't you know that? So she's like, yeah, I know. I'm like, look, let me tell you something. Everybody try to make me out to be a liar. Everybody does, because a lot of people hate me. She was like, well, how can they hate you if your father's Tupac? That's what I don't understand. So I'm like, well, Tupac had a lot of enemies. Whether people like it or not, if you see people on interviews talking about him in a good way, it's just a fucking interview. And a lot of times they really don't want to say that shit about him because of the type of man that he was and what the fuck he stood for. He was a real fucking man. These niggas was homosexuals and bitches, and they wasn't real fucking thugs. So he was exposing that type of shit on interviews. He was talking about that shit on interviews. Go on the internet, baby. You'll look up my father Tupac talking about that shit and like full damn detail about how these niggas is in the industry. So when you see these niggas get on fucking camera and they talk about him in this type of light, they only doing that shit because it's a fucking interview and they know people gonna look at this shit. But they in the inside, they feel a lot of animosity, a lot of jealousy, and a lot of envy. They hate him. A lot of people do. So since they hate my dad, they hate me. You get the picture? So everything I do, they try to shut it down. Like literally shut the shit down. You can post a video on any website, YouTube, whatever, get some views, they'll strip the fucking views and it'll be no views. So they do shit like that because niggas just got hate in their heart. So she like, damn, like, wow. She was like, but these movies coming out. I'm like, yeah, the movie's coming out and I'm starring in them, but I got fans already. So that mean I ain't really worried about what these devils think they doing. I don't care what they think they doing. They can keep doing this shit forever. It's not gonna prove any damn thing. I don't give a damn. So that's the thing they not understanding. They not getting to me the way they think they is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really give a shit at the end of the day. See, baby, I'm still a trillionaire. These niggas are not trillionaires. That's the number one thing that pissed them off. They like, how did this nigga become a damn trillionaire? How did he do this shit? And she like, well, I want to know how you did it too. So I'm like, all right, I'll tell you, baby. She's like, okay, how you do it? So I'm like, I did a mixtape, a long time ago. I did a mixtape and it sold 1 trillion copies. So she like, how did you, I mean, what do you mean? I'm like, I put it on my website. I built a website and I already had money. I had millions at the time, not like what I got now. And I put it on that website that I had built and it sold 1 trillion copies. At first it started off with 1 million, then it started off with like, it was just going, like the fucking sales was going through the roof. It wasn't sold on Spotify or YouTube. It was on my Pacific website and that's what made me rich. So she's like, so you was already rich, but that made you more rich. I'm like, right. She's like, so one mixtape made you a trillionaire. I'm like, right. She's like, what? I'm like, yeah. So she kind of passed out. She couldn't believe that shit. So I was like, baby, you alright? She's like, I can't believe that one mixtape made you a trillionaire. I'm like, yeah, yeah. So she's like, you saying so humble and nice, like, yeah, yeah. I'm like, yeah, it's She's like, you said like it ain't no big deal though. Like, yeah, yeah, it's just a mixtape. I'm like, yeah, well. It's like, well, I love you, David. I'm like, I love you too. My next mixtape gonna be called Storm Reed. She's like, it is? I'm like, I'm gonna be named after my baby. She's like, so you mean it? I'm like, yeah, I mean it. You know you my girl and I love you. She's like, I love you too. I'm like, and you're not just a piece of nut. She's like, I know, David. I'm not gonna let that stupid girl get to me because you're my man and I'm your bitch. And I don't even care. I know that I'm yours. I'm like, yeah, you know. She's like, this ring proves it and you got my ring that I got for you and we're engaged. I love you, David. I'm like, I love you too, girl. So you ready to give me some pussy? She's like, yes, David. I think I'm ready to give you some pussy. I'm always ready to give you some pussy. You have to ask for that. You know that I'm ready for it. So